Yeah, I'm moving stuff around with a Sambar. I think I want to get some audio of the sound. I think I need a valve adjustment. Let's see if it's pretty windy and rainy. See if I can get some audio of what I'm hearing. All right, I am gearing up to check the valve adjustment on the Subaru Sambar Diaz Classic. Looks like it's pretty easy access. Hopefully that will prove to be true. Well, getting access to the valve train was exceptionally easy. But, the carbon buildup, terrible. Just terrible. Concerned about that. All right. I've got the specifications offline. I'll mention them in a minute, but please remember, I'm not a real mechanic. This is a documentation of the journey, not a tutorial. There are a lot of people out there that know a lot more than me that you should be listening to. But these are my favorite kind. You've got your jam nut and screw, and cylinder number 2. All the others have one or both of the valves up, but I find that interesting. There's a shim in there that you may or may not be able to see that puts tension on the rocker arms and pushes them up against the cap here. Pretty cool. So don't take this as gospel, but online I'm finding that the exhaust lash should be 0.0078 when cold. The closest feeler I have is a 0.006, but there is quite a bit of play. I think that is a little bit too loose, so I will be tightening that just a bit. Okay, so obviously I'm going to take the opportunity to clean up the valve cover, and this is a brass brush with fairly fine bristles, and it seems to be doing a good job of getting the grime out without really scuffing up the cast aluminum valve cover. And of course I'm hitting it with a little bit of brake cleaner too. All right, I have cleaned up the valve cover. I'm going to hit it with a coat of high temp clear. All right, just about to wrap up the valve adjustment. I put a little paint on a couple of things. I also added a engine ground wire. You can see that it runs up here and connects to the chassis there. The original one is there, but through the years I've had trouble that ended up being insufficient grounding. So whenever I'm in the area, I do typically put an extra ground on the engine to make sure that we don't have any problems, like alternator not charging properly. Just after the valve job, restarting it, yeah, there's a lot of clatter that I no longer hear. So I think I got it right. They're within spec.